Hey there, it's Cami Fit. Cami, here to have some real talk. I wanted to touch base on a topic. It's about if you have someone in your home or around you that is sabotaging your goals of trying to eat healthy and stay fit. And just a little reminder, I'm not here to put blame on anyone else that is getting in the way of your fitness journey, but just to cover, this is such a popular topic because I experience every day for the longest time, and it's not for you to be enemies or become enemies with whoever that is that you may feel is holding you back from your fitness goals. Absolutely not. So let me get that clear. Also, this is a little quick disclaimer. It's also on my YouTube channel that anything that I say or any advice, I am not liable, and you are just listening. And always check with your licensed medical expert or nutritionist and so on. But before I begin, first, thank you so much for showing up and being part of my Cami Fit community. I'm trying to build my channel, and I hope that you like these videos. And if you'd like to see some more content with my workouts and also tune into my podcast and all my little fitness tips, please subscribe and like and hit that button now. And thank you very much. Anyway, so let's get into this topic. I'm also going to give some tips towards the end. So make sure you listen through because I know that these tips have been helping me through this whole thing with being sabotaged and having all these treats and everything around. So I'm sure it's going to help you too. A little bit about me. If you're new here, my name is Cami. I have been in the fitness field for a very long time. I am a fitness instructor, master trainer. I've managed big fitness facilities in the past for many years. I've trained celebrities. I've trained all kinds of clients. I hold over 35 fitness certifications. I also have my Yoga 200 hour. And it's a passion of mine of fitness. And I am an actress, and I am a union actor, and I love acting, and I've even directed and produced and wrote my own short film. Okay, so let's get into this. Enough about me, but this topic, which I really feel strongly about. Let's give a perfect example, and this happens to me all the time. And I love my partner, my soulmate, love them so much, but they are not on the same track as me, as in my weight loss goals. They have their own, and I am set to, in my path to eat healthy. I do have treats and off days, and I do it in moderation. I am not perfect. There is nothing about being perfect here. My key thing is to try. Okay, I try to eat healthy, and there's a little backstory after maybe so many episodes that I upload of this. I may feel ready to go into it, but my health is very important to me, and I've been through some stuff, and I call them little bump in the roads, and I just like to keep my health priority because I am enjoying life, and I am enjoying being around for my friends, my family, everyone. And it's something that I value as trying to be healthy and setting an example, because another thing of my passion for fitness, that is something that I am still in the field of. And I believe in, if you're gonna walk the walk, talk the talk, you're setting as a role model. So you're here to, I'm here to inspire, I'm here to help people get motivated, and also maybe be passionate about fitness and health as well, and help them feel like they can reach and attain their goals. Because what happens when you reach and attain your goals? You feel better about yourself. You feel good, right? All right. So, no matter what, just remember, be proud of yourself. This is take a moment for affirmation. We always love affirmation. Be proud of yourself. The human mind, the brain is powerful. And remember, use it to tell yourself that you are special, you are unique. Keep positive talk to yourself, especially when you're going through these little episodes with your sabotager. So I'm going to give a perfect example. I know I go on a rant, but you're with me. Stay with me. And I know you do. You can relate to this. Okay. So I would be on my fitness track of eating healthy and looking forward to my off day at the end of the week. And I know I'm going to, have a good time with that. But in the midst of that, staying on track during the week, I go grocery shopping and I buy the foods that I feel that I select for myself that are going to help me stay on track. I do a lot of research. I try to research selectively, so I make sure that I'm finding the foods that should be healthy for me in this journey. Okay? After that, I start prepping. I can't talk enough about meal prepping. And I have to go to work, so I don't want to fall into that trap of not being prepared of what I'm going to eat while I'm at work. Also, I have that set up for the week. And then you turn around and there's your significant other or partner, whatever it may be, that group, that person that you're with has brought in all the stuff that you've been avoiding, the stuff that you've been leaving off your list. For example, it could be unhealthy snacks or things that you're just keeping away from because you've learned that these are either high in calorie, high sugar, high in fat, and they're not agreeing with your fitness journey and keeping you on track. So, this is what you call a sabotager. They're not in the same mindset as you are most of the time. There's a few things that you can do. Number one, out of sight, out of mind. When they're done, be nice. Push the stuff aside, put it out of sight, put it away. It works for you and for them. I mean, you could be looking out for them without saying it. They may ask you, hey, they're going to share with you. And you say, you know what? I'm going to pass on it right now. Maybe next time. Be nice about it. No arguments, no enemies. We don't want that. We want to keep positive through this whole thing. Plus, we don't want to get into it. Remember, less is best. I'm going to pass on it for now. Maybe next time. All right? That's another option. Another option is maybe pull out some of your healthy snacks. Join them, but join them smart. Bring your healthy snacks. Maybe share it with them. They'll kind of catch on. Oh, carrot sticks. Oh, veggies. Oh, healthy popcorn. Little examples. And they'll get the picture. And remember, we're not trying to be super strict here, but we're trying to reach our goals and stay on track. Everything in moderation. No one's perfect. Remember that. But always tell yourself you're special, you're unique, you're strong, and you have willpower. I have to mention, I've been in the fitness business so long, and as a trainer and my clients, I've seen them get revved up and build momentum and staying on track and preparing with the grocery list, preparing with all the recipes, preparing with the workouts, and setting those schedules for them to come back to me and let me know that someone has pulled them back, pulled them down, and have interrupted that motivation that they had that spark about. And this can be really disappointing because you're so focused and you're feeling inspired. And this is where I'm going to give another tip that maybe think about who you're around that's bringing you down, who you're around that's keeping you from getting those workouts in, who you're around that's keeping you eating unhealthy and going into those bad habits. Think about how you will surround yourself with people that are going to keep you on track. Sometimes it could be coworkers, loved ones, anybody. They don't realize maybe they're stuck in their own habits and they may not realize that they're doing this to you. Sometimes they do know. But again, we don't want to create any enemies. What we do want to do is create better habits, right? Want to reach those goals. And maybe you politely let them know. Maybe have a little discussion about it and let them know, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, and I'd appreciate if you were on my side or being a little more supportive with me. And you know what? Maybe invite them to do what you're doing. And sometimes this is not even intentional. Sometimes people are not ready to make those changes like you are. Sometimes they're not strong enough. And sometimes they need a partner to help them or a group. And if you ever notice, when people are in groups or pairs or more, and I know this for a fact as a trainer, they tend to become stronger as a group, stronger as partner. You've heard that phrase where get a workout buddy. We've ran so many challenges when I was a manager of Buddy Month, working out. You're most likely, studies have shown that you're most likely to make that or get that workout in if you set up with a buddy to go to that gym, go to that fitness studio, yoga practice, whatever it may be, that weight loss meeting, healthy meeting, whatever it is, that accountability is going to help. If you feel that you can't help them and it's not, don't blame yourself because you have to be strong to stay on track. Sometimes people are not ready for that. They like where they are. They're comfortable. Change isn't always good for everyone. They're comfortable where they are. And that's where you just have to step back and focus on you and keep your eye on the prize, keep your eye on the goal, and try to resist those setbacks. Setbacks are going to happen all the time. We're only human, and that's the fun about going into those challenges and trying to get better with the things that you're trying to do the next time and the next time. So I think my biggest part of this discussion is the prepping, the meal prepping. I found that when I prep my food and my meals, and now I don't go crazy with it, but I found that when I prep my meals, for example, when I'm going to work, I find that I save money, number one. I save time because now I don't have to run around and scurry looking for what am I going to eat. And if I got to wait on a line and I'm on a limited amount of time for a lunch break or to get to work for breakfast, I'm not running into that. So you're saving money, you're saving time. And then the biggest one is the type of nutrition that you're getting, the nutritional value that you're getting out of that meal is what you made of it. So that's, I think, is one of the most valuable parts out of the three. And knowing that there's going to be no guilt, no regrets, and you're going to feel great and feel like you're moving closer to your goal and staying on track as well. All in all, you're getting healthier. Another thing is you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And if you're stuck in a situation again with that sabotager, you're going to say, how is this going to help me? Immediately, you're going to know. How am I going to avoid these setbacks and traps They may not be feeling like it's intentional, but for you, you will, especially if you recognize it. And this just doesn't always fall into food and fitness. This falls into a lot of other things, like, for example, alcohol or other bad habits. I'm not going to get into it, but this can fall into any other type of habit. But the biggest key thing here is planting those seeds, doing your research, finding a fitness buddy, finding who is around your surroundings that you can make better. How you surround yourself is what you're going to get out of this. And also having your backup plan with your own snacks and your own fitness schedules. How many times have you said, I'm going to go to work out, I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to go for a walk, and then you put it off? Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. And that next day comes and it's not happening. You have to think really hard. Set that watch, set that schedule, do it for yourself. All right, well, that's enough about sabotagers and how to avoid the traps. I hope you enjoyed our little talk today and you were able to take something away. You're not alone. The key word is try. Be proud of yourself. You're strong, unique, one of a kind, and you've got this. Thanks for showing up today. I really appreciate it. I'd love to hear in the comments if you have any other special tips that you would share that helps you keep on track. That would be great. And if you haven't already, check out my podcast, Cami Fit for Life. It streams on Apple Music, Amazon Podcasts, and Spotify. Again, it's Cami Fit for Life. And otherwise, thanks for being part of my fitness channel. I really appreciate it so much. And it was great talking to you today. I'll see you next week with another talk, and be sure to look out for some workouts and fitness food tips. Have a great one.